What is up, everybody? Will the Outlaw here with another video review. Today we are going to be looking at the much anticipated Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Human Alliance Sideswipe. As you can see, he is a Centennial concept Corvette. Very nicely colored with some kind of shiny silver. Not much else. Not unlike his deluxe counterpart. He's just that one color. Of course, he does have the Corvette sign right there, as well as some translucent rear view or rear lights back here, and not much else. The most detail that is in this mode is, of course, you can see inside his wheel well right here. He does have disc brakes, which is a very nice touch. Of course, he's got the little black inside the grill right there, which is not bad. Really digging it. His Human Alliance counterpart is, of course, Sergeant Epps, played in the film by Tyrese Gibson. This little figure is weird looking, to say the least. Yeah, it's just, got very long legs and makes him look weird, and doesn't really fit all too well, or at least in mine, doesn't really fit all too well inside the vehicle itself. It's kind of a tight fit, but he does go in there after some finagling and everything, and there's a good look of the interior. Both doors do open, and they open kind of like that, in which I think is very cool. From the pictures I've seen, the actual car does open up like that, so it's a nice little touch. Not much to the interior. All you can see is like robot kibble and stuff inside, but it's still pretty cool. Transformation of this guy I thought would be a little more complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. I would venture to say that the deluxe version is more complicated than this guy, in my humble opinion. But it's one of those things where you do kind of have to like move stuff around in order to get an idea of where things are going and everything. Once you do, it's pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple to do. There we go. Got it. Much like the deluxe version, the hands are kind of stuck into that little slot under the back part. But there we go. There we are. Bring this down. Pull this head up. There we go. These parts right here kind of do get in the way a little bit. It does kind of get annoying sometimes, but you'll get the hang of it. Should you flip this part up and slide this whole part like that. This clips on. Okay. Now the legs are kind of cool. I really like how the legs transform. You bring these down, and I'll make sure that this little part right here is flipped out, and that goes over the wheel like so. And there's a little tab that goes into the spokes of the wheel like that. And unlike the deluxe, it actually has little, I guess you can call them toes, that helps in stability a little bit. But the way that the instructions tell you to transform this thing, it's not really, it doesn't really help with stability. There is a quick fix though. Make sure that, of course, this back part is out, and then just flip these things like that so that you get them on a flat surface like that, and it'll stand a lot better. Then just pull the legs out like that, and there you have him in his really cool looking robot mode. A little more detailed than the deluxe version. It's got about the same type of articulation, unfortunately, mostly due to the fact that these are connected from his thighs to his little midsection there. Oh yeah, he's also got these little flaps that stick out right here on the side. Yeah, they stick out on the side right there, but I'm not gonna go in there and pull it around. But anyway, features in this mode is his hand. If you were to push this part like this towards the wheel and then rotate it, he's got a spinning blade gimmick, which is a nice little touch. If anything, to add a little play value to it. He's got 3 fingers, 2 of them are connected, and then the thumb, which does have individual articulation like that, these two, and then the thumb move up and down. He's got these cannons, of course, on his shoulders, which go very well with where Epps goes. The seats that are in vehicle mode actually end up on his back shoulders like that, and you can put Epps in there, and it's actually pretty cool place to put him. Better than the Bumblebee one, where he's kind of just sitting back there and hidden behind all the robot kibble. But other than that, I'm really digging the look of this guy, at least from the front. From the side, unfortunately, he does have a huge backpack, big kibble, and everything, and it does take away from the ability to pose this guy a lot, because this is where all the bulk is. This is basically the whole top of the car, back here, and it really does hinder his ability to stand up. And but if you were to stand him up the right way, he does stand pretty well, and he looks pretty imposing, pretty cool. One last thing is that his battle mask, the Human Alliance figures do have the battle masks. This is the way he comes, and then his battle mask flips up like that to reveal, I guess you can say, his true robot face, which is not too much more attractive. Of course, I just have him posed or displayed with just the mask down, because I think it looks better. Plus, all the Cybertronian tattoos on his face, are complete with the mask down. So yeah. The missile right here does go into the missile launcher. I'm not a big fan of missiles, because they get lost, but that is an option if you so choose. But I'm really digging the Human Alliance line so far. I'm really looking forward to Skids, and I just saw images of Mudflap and Barricade, so I'm really looking forward to those guys also. My opinion, if you have to choose between this guy and Bumblebee or any of the other ones, I hear that Skids is actually pretty cool, but I prefer Bumblebee because I'm a Camaro guy. But anyway, there you guys go. That's Human Alliance Sideswipe with Sergeant Epps. Thank you.